Hey everybody, welcome back to Dice and Delinquents and our playthrough of our campaign Seekers of Fate. Universe, Nikki, please take it away.
Hi guys, welcome to the new year. We missed a couple sessions. Lumen will not be joining us tonight. But we are making up for lost time. So everybody was really excited about this,
Yep.
and some of us were languishing for 3 weeks. So
I was
figured we
getting
may as well.
busy for 3 weeks apparently.
Ugh. Ugh.
Way to ruin it, right?
I know. I mean that with the deepest amount of disrespect.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, hold on. I gotta get this on screen here. Oh, hold on. Dang it. Because this is where I am. I don't know where everybody else is, but sorry, I'm
Huh?
just
You don't need to know.
in a
Oh,
big room
I
with just me and
no.
her.
Well, actually, I remember we have things for this. Hold on. Bum, ba-dum, bum,
Oh, we
bum,
do?
ba-dum, ba-dum, ba- Yep.
I mean,
Bum,
we don't need
ba-dum.
furniture. I mean, it makes it more
Choo, choo,
interesting,
choo,
but
choo.
I'm just staring at
Uh,
one.
yeah. Go ahead and Travis, if you wanna, what's the word? Zoom out
no real names.
because Griff is the camera
Uh
for where everybody else is.
oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah,
Um.
we are way apart.
Yep. Yep. So who wants to recap
I got
since it's been a while?
I got busy. Do
I
I
can
get the
try.
inspiration?
Okay, we had a bathing episode.
We did. We did
Thank
have a
you.
bath episode.
You're welcome.
Bath time. Yeah. Took
We had bath time, uh,
Yay, bath.
which was 50-50. Very funny shenanigans. With
And then
Harry deciding to bathe in what was not supposed to be a bath. And then
Perfect size for me.
Hex joining in that and making
Bubble.
huge mess. And then Peregrine and Lumen, we went off to get private baths.
you value privacy.
Because we value privacy. And during that point, Peregrine sort of disappeared. Everyone was called back for dinner. And Peregrine never showed up.
Uh-huh.
And then everyone freaked out.
Yep.
I love how
Because they're
Peregrine is
overreacting.
describing how Peregrine is
Yeah.
missing.
It's totally cool. It's
They're
totally
Yeah.
fine.
really
Everything's totally fine.
overreacting.
Yeah, whatever,
and
it's fine.
very unnecessary.
Yeah.
But they like freaked out and called in everyone to try to
The
find
entire
me.
city.
Yep.
Literally
Literally the
everyone.
entire city.
Uh,
And
during
Misha.
this
Not
chaos,
to mention
Winnie snuck
Misha.
off and started a fire.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Just a
Well,
little fire.
Allegedly,
Just a little fire.
just a tiny one.
Just,
Um,
burnt down the biggest major church in the entire
little
city.
fire.
But,
Little fire. Just a little one.
yeah.
Tiny fire.
Just a
Um,
little bit of rain.
Peregrine was not reachable by even the pagers, which went to does not exist.
yeah. That's what actually triggered, because it wasn't, oh, nobody's answering. It's, no, it's been destroyed.
I know.
So don't
That's
play it
not
off
my
there.
fault. Not my fault.
Goes by association.
Something like that.
Lumen sent a sending, and that worked. Unfortunately, Peregrine said he would be back in the morning. And then you guys were all like, okay.
Yep.
You fought the fire, I think.
Yeah, we
Got
put the
that under
fire out.
control?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's basically where you left off, right?
Yeah. So the fire burned significantly hotter and brighter than typical fires. Like typical oil fires. Akuli Fibra was very thankful to Flibberty for his assistance, as well as the rest of you when you guys showed up. And Flibberty decided to cope with
And I kept
Dick.
to be clear, I also cast enlarge on myself, so I was
Medium.
yeah. We'll call it that.
Mhm.
We'll jump a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, Flibberty decided to have a cocoa.
Yeah, to cope. It's a coping strategy. It's not a good or healthy.
It's a coping
It's
mechanism.
a coping mechanism. It's a bad one.
Yes, that is true.
Be careful what example you set.
To who?
About that.
Yeah, you
Uh,
telling me about setting
up.
bad. Okay. Fuck you and your logic.
As they say,
Anyway,
not as I do.
that. Anyway,
Yeah. So, how did the pager get destroyed? What was going on there?
It got destroyed.
we'll get to talk about
No,
that
no.
in just we'll get to talk about that in just a second.
All right.
So you can ask him all the questions you want when he's back in the building.
No.
It's like, actually, please don't. I would
You're-
prefer not.
You got some explaining to do.
I don't think I did.
Well,
Oh,
everybody else
definitely.
does.
I get-
Notably, Peregrine also has a level of exhaustion,
Yeah.
and Flibberty has a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Was seemingly attempting to argue for a second level of exhaustion.
Well, it was
because-
yeah. Sorry,
But
go ahead.
I don't know if we determined that he wanted to actually follow through with that. But the point is y'all went to bed, those of you who went to bed, Peregrine,
What else?
at 2 a.m.
I went to a bedroom, maybe, but
Yes.
I gotta. It's just you guys make such funny noises when I talk about it. I gotta do it. Like the gagging noises and the oh god, yeah, my ears. So yeah,
Yep. Anyway, so you guys got to come back from your attempt after Lumens had that sending, and Peregrine said, "I will be back in the morning." At 2 a.m. Slept for 8 hours. It is now 10 in the morning when everyone is waking up. Flibberty did not sleep, which means Akuli Fiber also did not sleep.
Yep.
It is now 10 in the morning, and it has been determined currently that a certain someone will not be back until 3 p.m. So how do you spend your first 5 hours of being awake, friends?
One thing I was going to ask before session where I forgot. During the time I have with her, I was going to just passively, chit chat, not actually but just try and pick up any information at all about new guy or just anything
Oh, Zeshakuya?
Yeah. And just
Sure.
because there's some weird dynamics going on here. So it basically, I was just just bullet points. No, don't need explanations or just little tidbits oh yeah, we went, we grew up together. It's okay, something like that. Just a very simple
Oh, yes.
but that's something that because I didn't ask you don't have to do right now, but if you just at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Whatever works for you is what I meant to say.
Sure.
Lord New Guy. Just
Oh yeah, Lord New Guy.
Oh yeah, Lord New Guy, his mom, or just or because there's seriously something going on there. Just any little tidbits that.
Yes.
Am I really the only one calling him his name?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I've made it a point to kind of block out anytime you guys say his name, so I still don't know how to pronounce it. I just know there's a Z and a K, and mostly it's New Guy.
Yep.
I called him New Friend for a
There
minute.
you go. It's Lord New Guy now. Just I don't want to be accurate.
Manners.
To be fair, Lumen calls him by his actual name, pronouncing it specifically incorrectly. However, Lumen is not present, and therefore cannot advocate for him having a real name.
Well, I know he's got a real name. It's just
I know. But we don't acknowledge it. And therefore he does not have a real
well,
name.
he's got to earn. He's
ultimately.
got to earn his name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sorry.
we'll go
I had one more just technical question.
go for it.
So I have a point of exhaustion. It's the next
Yes.
day though, so my spell points and everything, those reset, right? Or do I need to actually do a long rest? I think I
I think-
actually need to do a
I
long
think you
rest.
need the rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that
I just
yeah,
want to
that
make
comes-
sure that's
yeah.
okay. So until I get a long
So-
rest, I'm oh,
Actually, I need to add my.
there goes mage armor.
Yep.
I got no
only lasts for so long.
8 hours. So yeah, this is beyond that.
Oh, I'm also
Oh.
going to put Lumen on the GM layer because Lumen's not here. Yes. So we're gonna go down the line then, because we have 5 hours before Peregrine returns. We're gonna start with Hex. You have slept. What do you do for the 5 hours before Peregrine returns?
I
Because-
have no idea.
Lumen did tell you that he was going to return in the morning. The morning is only going to last for like another hour and a half. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you want to go looking for him, want to explore, want to steal some shit. What is Hex feeling
I
this
mean-
morning?
Stealing shit is always an option.
I approve.
Is there anybody around who looks like they have shit to steal? I already got new guy's coin purse.
Mhm.
That was pretty fun.
Well, I mean, don't limit
Don't have to
yourself
realize
to
it yet.
people. I mean, it's a palace. Don't limit. Go beyond. Think
It is-
outside the box. Don't
it-
limit yourself.
It is a sandstone palace if you want to try and like stuff a vase in your loincloth or something. It's so
Excuse me, I do not wear a loincloth. Thank you very much.
you don't?
They don't wear
No.
anything, as far as I know. It's just like leather.
Oh,
Like
your Hero Forge does. That's why I thought you were
you
I
wearing
can't.
it.
No, I've got a fancy cravat from
Yes.
from my buddy Peregrine. And then a pouch.
Oh, and a necklace. You also have the necklace, the dragon tooth
Right.
necklace.
Yeah, Liberty gave me a nice necklace.
And technically, you wear armor, right?
No,
You don't. You like leather. You don't wear.
leather. Let me check.
I think. I mean, everybody.
It's been too long since we played.
Yeah. I think you at least have leather armor.
Also, narratively, if Hex doesn't wear it and they have like the leather armor designation,
It could just
I'm not
be-
afraid to be like, that's probably just their natural armor, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah. You.
Yeah,
and
I care
yeah.
more about narrative than the mechanics.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's
Well, if your starting class was like thief,
no armor. Nope. Nothing.
Nope.
what's your starting class?
Rogue.
You got armor and you got the proficiency.
Yeah, I sold,
sold
Saw
it.
that. I remember. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. I forgot about that.
well, here's the thing though. Sorry, this might be a technical thing. What's your AC right now? Because 15. It probably should be 16 because normally they'd be wearing that armor. But I would say maybe to compensate for that, they got some armor.
Wait, am I not wearing it?
They sold armor, but they have their natural instead.
Yeah, it's narratively
Okay. So
is whatever it is.
I will go into their character sheet later and then calculate it so they have natural armor. Because
Yeah,
right
I
now,
know.
yeah, you should have just your AC should be one higher right now because of your
Okay.
natural armor. Yeah, you haven't been wearing. Oh no, this whole time your AC should have been one higher.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm still
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, we'll just
We
yeah,
can
that's
reevaluate this. Heck dies by accident at some point in the next
Yeah.
session or two.
Then we'll talk about it.
yeah. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of role play in the next couple sessions, guys. I hope you guys are aware of that.
Don't need armor for roleplay. Ha ha ha.
That's the way I do
Wait. Yeah, I was just gonna say
it.
right.
Anyway,
Oh,
so are you aiming for stuff or are you aiming for people? Because there's like servants running around. There's dishes. You know, if you're like getting breakfast and they have fancy dishes, it's totally up to you whether or not you want to try and pocket that shit.
and you were there when like I paid the guards. You know,
Yeah.
I made it a game,
Excuse
so
me.
I'm all about
Yeah.
the working man.
I could just
Yeah.
steal all the back. That'd be funny.
That'd be mean.
They're kind of sitting here going,
yeah.
I wasn't supposed to get paid in the first place.
I would like to look for some shiny stuff, maybe some magic stuff. You know, something valuable. But I'm anxious, so I have to do something. And stealing seems like a great idea.
It's a
We have a
coping
panic
strategy.
klepto.
It's their coping strategy. We all
We
got
all
one.
need one.
No.
When you're
My
nervous or
buddy's-
stressed, you steal.
Yeah, I know. Panic klepto. I believe in it.
Also, I mentored them into this.
Yeah.
That too. Travis, if you will go ahead and put coping strategies as a title option.
Wait, what? Huh? What? Where?
Coping
As
strategy
the title options for it's coping strategies.
for this episode.
Oh, right. Sorry, forgot what I was doing.
Hey,
Nope, that's all good.
I gotta walk you through this whole thing, buddy.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and have you give me an investigation check since you're putting your hands on
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
No, it's not good.
well, you just woke up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm stressed.
we'll have you do this maybe once an hour until we get Peregrine back.
Okay.
So for now, I think I'm just imagining you putting your head in flower pots, going, "Any shinies? Hello, shinies."
like looking in
Better
like couches. It's like, is there anything like?
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, and I made one little slight change to the title option. It was coping strategies: bad, unhealthy, and wrong.
That is an acceptable additive.
Just yeah. Okay.
I
like
will
this.
accept that.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, you find like a couple little scarab beetles kind of running around. If you want to chase those for a little bit.
Breakfast.
Okay.
Breakfast snack.
I pounce. Pounce it.
You
What do
easily
we
catch
roll
them.
for pouncing?
Of course, you're eating
Pounce.
bugs. I leave you away. I leave you alone.
For
a
16
day.
hours, and this is what happened.
Ooh, that'd be
Um,
like a deck save. Like grab them.
Yeah,
She
go ahead
is-
and do a. Oh, acrobatics. You can do acrobatics.
Oh.
Crunchy and satisfying.
There's a Timon and Pumbaa joke in there somewhere.
Yep,
Easy,
Yep. I wasn't gonna say it, but yes. What?
easy peasy. You have collected some hors d'oeuvres for your breakfast.
Nom nom
Crunch,
nom
crunch.
nom. Crunchy. Yum
They're
yum
very
yum.
pretty. If you wish to, you can save the beetle cover wing covers if you want it for
Oh,
anything later.
Carapace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and say that those are. I'll give you, let's say, 8 of them. 2 per, so it gives you 4 bugs. So you have like 8 little beetle wings for decoration for things later.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna skip you, Peregrine, because you're not here yet. uh,
Because you don't matter. You don't
oh no,
count.
Liberty. Oh, he's gonna get plenty of screen time.
Oh, yeah. I know. Got a little bit of main character syndrome going to be coming up here soon.
The amount of times you talk about
I
that.
swear, I that's not my intention.
And it was a total joke. I love you, man. It was a total joke. And I can't wait for it. Oh my God. It's going to be so good.
Don't worry, you're gonna get to make me miserable over it, so it's fine.
You're not the only
Oh,
one,
thank
so-
you. Oh, this is why we get along so well. Don't worry, you'll get me crap about it later.
Speaking of Liberty,
Who?
the tidbits that you were looking for. What you find out about Lord
Oh.
New Guy
Yeah.
is that he is currently, although unofficial, he's technically considered disgraced
Okay.
as a noble. He went through the Rogue College
Okay.
here in Warming Rock. They were
Wait, they have a school for thieves? They have a thief school?
they do specifically have a thieves school here.
Isn't that usually called prison?
No,
Okay, sorry.
no, it's okay. It's just they're very specific about it.
Sorry, what was that?
They focus. They don't. What?
It was an Oliver, not Oliver Twist. There's a old English story where he's like, one of the characters is they're street urchins, and
Yes.
Prince and the Pauper.
well, no, he gets busted. He gets arrested in the end, and he's excited. He's like, finally, I'm going to prison. The higher education of criminals. I'm going to be able to learn from so many people. And he's all excited. He's like, finally.
No, as it was described to you, it's more that too. It's more specifically considered a not quite ninja school type vibes, right?
Oh.
But it's we are creating spies and operatives to use in sort of the underground of politics.
Got it.
Is kind of the vibe.
It's their like CIA kind of thing.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Which explains also why a lot of the servants / soldiers here are, first of all, servants / soldiers, and also why they're so disciplined.
Okay. So wait, he's a disgraced noble, but he did complete his training.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes. And specifically, he is a disgraced noble because if you asked, it's a little bit more of a personal thing, but if you asked, because he was at fault for the death of the other crown prince, specifically that.
Okay.
The ghosty guy. We
That
ran
one.
into.
The little ghost Yuan-Ti kid that you ran into. And
Now-
specifically that. Go ahead.
They are considered brothers, right? Or do they have different parents or?
Those two were blood brothers.
Okay,
they had the
cool.
same mother, and therefore were actually brothers.
Okay.
Akuli Fibra and Sishikuya, between those two, they are considered siblings
Right.
by nest, not by blood. So
Okuli,
basically, all the eggs got put together, and so they are officially like siblings
okay.
by nest, not blood.
Okuli Fibra.
Yeah, is who you slept with.
Okay. And in keeping in the theme of bad coping strategies, again, I wake up and it's like, fuck, what's her name? Okuli.
Mhm.
I forgot the name of the person I spent the night with.
Way to be a stereotype.
Yeah, I'm
He canonically has memory issues.
Well, this might just be a D-bag issue, really.
Well, I was about to say, if you want to get on his ass for the right thing.
And get in line, because that was something that happened last night. It was right there. What was I going to do? Ignore it? It was...
That's always an option. That's always an option.
Well, and not when it's
No,
that easy.
I don't know if ignoring anything is
okay.
an option for us.
Okay.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we went,
So,
a little pillow
that's what-
talk.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was about to say. This was the pillow talk that you got last night.
Yeah,
Now,
in between.
beginning the
Ooh.
beginning. She has now fallen asleep,
Okay,
like
good.
officially.
Because again, stereotypically, I'm
You gonna
little.
leave?
I'm
You're
little.
about to
I know.
sneak out.
I'm little again.
Yeah. No. To be honest, you probably how long does enlarge reduce last?
I don't actually know.
Okay. You were probably little before she finished with you.
Well, it's part of my fairy magic. So I technically it just says you can cast enlarge reduce on yourself. But you being the universe, you can say it's a special one that can last however long you want.
I can guarantee you it doesn't.
Okay. Or no, as long as the
So-
universe wants, not me. Sorry. Phrasing there.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's the point is that she doesn't care how big you are. So,
Hey, size doesn't matter, right?
You know.
Right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Your wife was like a normal sized
Yeah.
person.
I know what to do.
Literally no argument. Exactly.
I've got no, I don't. Wait, do I? No, that's not currently in my list of accreditations.
That'll be later, I guess, whatever it is.
Sure.
I'm concerned.
Me too, bro. Me too. Peregrine, your computer fell asleep again.
Oh yeah.
Just
Oh,
letting you know.
So,
Important.
sorry, getting the obviously very important parts out of the way there.
Yes. Yeah. So you have 5 hours now. With a point of exhaustion. So you can either also go to sleep, or you can do whatever you feel like doing for 5 hours,
5 hours.
or at least beginning to do.
My understanding is it takes 8 to get rid of the exhaustion. Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so even if I went back to sleep, I would still have the exhaustion. So
You would still have the exhaustion unless you continued to sleep for 3 hours after Peregrine's return. You do not know when he's supposed to come back, save for that it's supposed to be in the morning. So it's up to you whether or not you're like, I'm just gonna sleep and then somebody will come let me know, or what, because you
I
don't know when he's coming back
unfortunately
as Liberty.
that would be the logical and reasonable thing to do would be crash out, get some sleep. But I have 2 spell scrolls that are just like I gotta get those things into my spell book. I did one.
Okay.
They take 2 hours.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So
So
I've
you're doing
got
the other one?
2 others, so it's gonna take 4 hours.
4 hours. Oh, okay. So that pretty much puts you at time.
Yeah. So what I want to do is I'm gonna spend the time this time. Yeah, I know I'm like, God, I'm exhausted. I should sleep, but dude, I've had these for like
I
a
gotta
day, and
I gotta
as
get
a
those in.
wizard, yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly, yeah, what you just said, yeah, gotta get it in, yeah. Come
All right.
on, I'm gonna have the
Weird.
innuendo. It's the innuendo night. Man.
Weird. Man,
I
Weird.
didn't even pick up on that until this time. Anyway.
So yeah, I'm pretty. I wrote it down, the rules for that. So yeah, so that would actually be. Sorry, no antics from me. That was last night. I've been sitting on these, and my character has been stressing the fact that like I got to get him into, and actually I have to start duplicating into my other spell book as well. but
That's
that
okay. I just
that
want
that
to make sure.
doesn't take as much. So, but
Okay.
this does take the time. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'll be doing.
So that's Flibberty. We go back to Hex. I'm going to have you do another investigation check for me. And this will be hour 2.
Man, I forgot what spells.
Do.
Ooh,
That's better.
okay.
Better.
That is better. Let me open up my stuff here real quick. So I have some tables that we can roll on. Hold on. Nope, not that one. Open with that. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20. Uh, 5. Okay. You end up finding a really pretty golden locket
Ooh.
with a carnelian cameo inside that looks vaguely familiar. So it's got like sort of that white color for like the skin, and then like this red color for this swath of like red hair.
Can you put into chat the
Hmm?
carnelian thingy?
Yes. Okay. Golden locket with carnelian. Of course, I knew I wasn't going to spell that correctly.
That's why I had you put it in chat.
All right. So that's what you got for that one.
Is there
Since
value on that?
probably about 20 gold. Say 20
Okay.
gold. Since Flibberty's going to be super busy, I'm just going to have you roll these consecutively then. And then we'll figure out what you get as you go. So I'm going to need another investigation once you're done transcribing that over.
Mm. Ooh.
Oh, damn. Okay. I'm going to need you to roll 2 d20 for me.
Yay! I found treasures.
You find a vial of acid and a pouch of 5 gold.
Okay.
Your 3rd hour exploring. Let's do another
You said 5 gold?
investigation. Yes, a small pouch of 5 gold, along with the acid vial. And then we'll need another investigation.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Waiting for it to come in.
Um. What, Travis, what did you give new guys? You gave him a gold pouch. Do you remember how much you gave?
Oh, he had like 25. I took one out, so it would have been 24.
Okay.
I believe. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. I think I wrote it down actually. Hold on a
That
sec.
sounds about right.
It was either 20 or 25, but
He has been liberated of it regardless.
yeah. That's way too far back.
We'll call it 24 gold
Okay.
Okay,
for the
yeah,
sake of expediency. Ready for that I think 4th investigation for me?
Right. Not too bad.
Oof. Okay, hold on. Let me roll on one of my things.
oh, it was 30. So he had
Then
29. Sorry.
We'll take that to 29, yeah.
Wow. But yeah, that was.
What did we roll?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I was wrong.
Okay. You catch a couple of soldiers on their break rolling dice. And one of the sets of dice rolls out of the room into the hallway as they found out that it was a trick set of dice. So you stumbled upon a trick set of dice.
I have a trick set of dice.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Dude, that's like. Sorry. For me as a player, trick set of dice is way better than like a bag of holding. It's like, fuck yeah, that's income.
Right.
That's money.
So much stuff.
But you got to have the sleight of
I'm
hand
very
to
proud
cover
of
it.
you. Okay.
I have the
Ye-
sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Let's do a test
Be
roll.
aware.
What's up?
You want to do a test roll?
I want to do a test roll.
Okay.
Right.
2d6.
Oh, I thought sleight of hand. Or is it 2d6 and then sleight of hand?
To
Yes.
see. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Oh shit! Look at that.
It literally
Oh my god! You literally rolled. I actually I actually went to Vegas. I have a trick set that'll only roll 7 or 11, and so yeah. So yeah, you guys know where. Oh, I've warned everybody before. Where is it? If I'm like playing and I hold up like this red die see through, call me out. That's a loaded die. It's one of my loaded ones.
Wait, do you have your camera on? I can't see you again.
Oh yeah,
Why does
sorry.
this happen?
It worked on the other one. I don't know, man.
Hey, it
I
suddenly
just
works,
figured
and then it works, and it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Hex, can you give me that sleight of hand?
Oh, yeah.
Shit. All right.
Ah,
I
This
was
is
gonna
a
be
big
like, be
fight.
careful, because that trick set of dice might be a trick on you too. But fuck it, it's not.
Nope. I'm
Dude.
amazing.
The lowest they can roll is 12. That's if
I
they
love
roll
rolling.
1, their modifier is 11. They've got expertise into that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then last investigation check for me, friend.
Do. Ha!
Please
Oh
roll me.
shit!
All this
Please
stuff.
roll me 3d20.
Everything.
Wow.
At least we're saying that Hex is busy for 5 hours, man. Oh, fucking course you got a 20. Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious. You rolled another 20. You rolled another
Yeah.
crit.
Yep. I'm making up for last time when I couldn't roll shit. Give me.
Honestly, I'm gonna come back and you're gonna have like the best haul ever.
Yeah.
You're like, you need to stay away.
Look
I
at
did
this.
great.
I have trained you well.
You're gonna come back like, I found some stuff. Clink, 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 treasure chest opening. Did I do
Taking
okay?
the bag out. Is there anything else in there? Like.
See, you were busy.
It's like somebody's underwear, and it's like, yeah, they
Right.
were wearing this, but you know,
I got it.
That might be
Yeah.
a little bit far. You don't have to do that.
that was
I
just
think
that was just
it's
showing off.
But gonna just I
Okay.
got these eyes off of somebody. Flibberty's over there like, those are mine.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute.
You. Yeah.
I felt more
hold on.
relaxed and breezy.
I was. Hold on.
You snuck in while he was in his booty call.
Oh,
Told him.
you know what?
I need it for 5e, not for real life.
I am so engrossed in what I'm doing. You probably could have like
Yeah.
taken
Yeah.
them off me while I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm transcribing. So yeah.
Okay, come on. Hold on. God
You did
damn it.
fantastic. I'm doing great.
I was
Hope
not
you're doing
expecting this shit.
Peregrine, I'm just, like stealing everybody's shit.
Again, I'm
You know,
proud
you
of
were
you.
Playing in bag,
My protege.
Clink, clink, clink. You did the thumbs up.
I didn't mean to.
They gave me a thumbs down earlier.
Well, you
it's
deserved it.
accurate regardless.
Yeah, it was deserved, and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know if he necessarily did that or just Discord was like, yeah, that's fucked up. Give him a thumbs down.
Okay.
Not allowed.
I'm not gonna do that. Where is it?
I think it's like if I give the vaguest sense of like a.
It doesn't do it for me.
It doesn't
Yeah.
do it when I actually do it.
I
It's
just-
really
I
funny.
did it too. Nothing.
Yeah, it like whatever. Now we're just
When I actually do it, it doesn't do it.
Where's the middle
Okay.
finger emoji? Come on.
So first things first, I need you to roll me a D100.
and sorry, just real quick, I forgot. How much time did we have to fiddle about here this morning? Was it 5 hours or
5 hours.
okay? If that's the case, I'm just to transcribe a scroll it takes 2 hours, but to copy into another one it takes 1 hour. So I'm going to transcribe 2, and then I'm going to start
Mhm.
copying in the other. So I'll give me time to do 1. So
Yes.
just cool, and that'll
Sounds good to me.
all right. And then I
So,
gotta
Let me
take
look
another-
at the D100. So that's 72. What is that?
Or is it a trinket table?
No, technically it's an instrument table because they rolled to find an instrument.
Oh,
But I need to figure out what the fuck this instrument is.
oh, is it? Oh, there's some really. There's like the grung whistle stick. I love it. It's the
we
thing
go.
where you spin it. It's a stick on a rope, and it's like a flute.
Yep.
That you just
Mhm.
spin it around so the wind goes in it that
So-
way.
Lovingly, Hex has found ceremonial congas.
Wait, like bongo
Like
drums?
drums. Yeah,
Oh,
like ceremonial ones.
I have the sound file still
Oh god.
from Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, this is
Oh,
so good.
Oh,
I can't wait. Oh god.
I am
hate to
adding
say
that
this.
after this. I am adding it so whenever they start playing, I've got the sound file for it.
Yep.
Woo!
I had to now save
Woo!
that instrument table in case this shit happens again.
We're gonna have a
Because I'm
band.
just imagining Hex as a one cobalt band.
Yep.
And I'm kind of into it, to be honest.
I would take this.
From now on, we're marching.
Oh yeah,
playing.
we're starting a
Marching.
band. Yeah,
Okay.
we're
We will
gonna.
start a band.
Let's
Yep.
see.
God, what kind, at
Um,
That will
1
work
foot
great.
at 1 foot tall, what instrument would I?
harmonica.
I don't have.
Yeah,
enough-
Uh-oh.
I could use my wings for the air. No, because it's got to go into each one, doesn't it?
Like the tin whistle, you could totally play. That's pretty small. You could play.
for-
with
Yeah, that'd be
yourself.
like a didgeridoo for me to be fucking huge. I'm only
Right.
1 foot tall.
But you could do that.
You could
I
cast
want
him hard.
Liberty to play a saxophone like a didgeridoo. Really bad.
Like a full size saxophone.
Like a full-size sax as a didgeridoo. Peregrine, I was in fact thinking about that, so thank you for not putting that on me. You'll, Hex, also find a small ceremonial knife
Okay.
with a serpent head handle. With like it's like a jade serpent head handle.
Okay, can you put that in chat for me as well?
I can. Da-da-da-da.
And what would be the weight for the Congos and the dagger?
The dagger.
Dagger's 1 pound.
So I'd say 1.5 for that one, just because Jade's a little heavier. And the congas,
Drums are technically usually kind of light.
they are pretty light. I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna say 4 pounds for those. 2 pounds each.
Okay.
And then we have the third thing that you found, which is you found some really fancy wine, like a small cask of really fancy wine.
And it's probably like ancient. It's like the
Yeah.
most expensive. Like
It is very dusty.
ah, the universe is ah.
I know. Help. Okay.
Okay. Like aged bottle of wine.
Yeah, effectively aged bottle.
Vintage wine.
There you go.
Vintage.
Vintage.
Oh yeah.
Retro.
Well,
No, vintage is actually
what the real term for it? It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
certain-
no, I hear
Is
you.
actually it's like a it's
yeah.
a,
What vintage is it?
what vintage is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
how much is the bottle of wine worth?
Hold
No,
on.
wait.
Let me roll this. I hate the fact that wine is so expensive.
Right? It's so annoying.
It's worth about 350
Nice.
gold.
And wait.
Let me find that out.
This is
Bottle
so
of
great.
wine. Probably be
What about wine?
the weight of the bottle. Is that what you're trying to figure out? The wine.
Yes.
Well, a gallon is about 7 pounds, so it'd be
Okay,
like half
so
that.
we'll say about 4.5.
Okay.
It's half that size, I imagine.
Half gallon.
3.5.
That's still a pretty
right?
big bottle of
No,
wine.
2.5.
Oh yeah, three,
Yeah.
3,
No, 2.5. 3.5.
2.5. Yes.
Ah, fuck it.
Oh my God,
I'm bad at math. Ah, I'm running away from math.
it is 2.5 because that is half of 5.
Yes.
Okay. It was very dusty. There is like a wax seal on it. You made out like a goddamn bandit, you little thief.
Yeah, I did. Yep. Found a nice new knife. Found some booze. Found some
Ate
dice.
some breakfast.
Had some breakfast. It's been a good morning.
It's been a good morning for you.
Except for my buddy missing. That's still sad.
Oh, I can see it. Just look, I'm gonna show Peregrine that Peregrine.
Oh
I'm gonna show Peregrine that a Peregrine.
No!
yeah, that's
Just
exactly me all morning. I can't wait to show. Oh no,
Poor baby.
my buddy's not here.
There is a rain outside, light rain. All of you who are inside don't notice it. However, someone has just returned.
Walk of shame.
Shut up.
Oh, he wishes.
Shut up.
Oh, and I've decided I shall play the hurdy-gurdy.
The what?
It's a hurdy-gurdy. It's a weird crank. It's like almost like a guitar, but it's got strings and
It's got keys.
no, it doesn't have keys. It's got a crank. Hold on. Let me see this here.
Dirty.
Hey everybody, and welcome
Oh.
to the channel.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Yeah.
That
fascinating.
is very cool, actually.
Which is a string that
Yeah, it's got a string and a crank, and it's all fucked up.
Oh my
and
god, love it.
I love that so much.
so yeah, Well,
Uh,
I'm gonna look for
Travis.
one. I don't necessarily have. I don't know if I'm proficient, but
Yeah. Okay.
No, you're not. Oh.
We either
I
have
imagine
to
now you're like practicing it and it's making the most horrendous noises.
throw back to Merrick, driving everybody mad by
yeah,
tuning fucking
Yeah.
loop.
I love
Yeah.
Merrick. Yeah,
Oh, Peregrine's gonna fucking hate you.
more than he already does.
Yep.
He's gonna be like, you want drums?
Alright.
With them? I got some drums.
I got
Yeah.
some new drums. They're fancy.
So yeah, as you're looking around for instruments, if you happen to find a hurdy-gurdy, please hold on to it for me.
I swear.
There we go.
Okay. I
Okay.
feel like we have
I am
to
surrounded by
either
toddlers.
link
You
to
are?
this so people can see it or show a photo because it is amazing.
It's
I-
amazing.
There's like a,
I'm gonna leave that to Travis.
there's like a YouTube video
And there was-
here.
Totally is keys on it. There is keys.
Oh yeah, there are. Right, the strings go underneath the board where the keys are.
Oh,
It's a violin with a hand crank and it has almost piano keys on it.
Yeah,
Looks like the wonkiest thing.
just Google hurdy-gurdy. And you know what? There's a song.
Dirty.
There's a song with that in it. But yeah,
Okay, and for anybody curious, that is spelled HURDY hyphen GURDY.
yep, hurdy-gurdy.
Hurdy-gurdy.
all right. On that note,
Yeah, it looks horrifying. Focusing back with our sudden return, someone has been dropped on the top of warming rock in the rain. Now,
Wonder.
Peregrine, you know what you look like currently.
Oh, yeah.
We will save that description for when somebody sees you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Specifically, one of the party members.
Oh.
Oh, trigger warning for our viewers. It's about
Oh.
to get dark.
Yeah, we might
Oh,
have some problems.
bye then, everybody. Clearly, I'm not allowed. I will now mute my microphone
Mm.
because you know I'm all about the grim dark.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see you in a minute.
I'm
So
trying. Anyway, you
Is
have
it
been
going?
dropped in the center of this sandstone flat.
did you?
From the top
night.
of it, you see no one. There is no one around to witness you, although you are very aware that it is raining and that you are wearing a white shirt.
Well,
Proceed
yeah, that's
with
kind of
caution.
the least of my concerns right now.
Two, there's that.
Okay.
How would you like to proceed inside?
So I'm on a roof.
Effectively, it's like a very short ziggurat.
Okay.
Like on the outside, and on the inside it is like the palace size. So you've got maybe 2 or 3 stories to climb down to enter in the way that you entered the night previous. So
Okay. And there's no one around right now.
not right now.
Okay, the typing notice for Flibberty is insane. That is 2 lines.
Oh, did you? Oh, fuck.
3.
Oh
is I
no!
was gonna say
Oh.
that is 2.5 lines.
No.
So, yeah, and that it's. Remember, that's how I'm keeping track of how many sessions there are. Each session, he gets a new one. So I'm testing the limits of Roll20,
Yes.
and also testing the patience of the universe.
Yes.
Peregrine.
Okay,
What
I'm
would
gonna
you
be
like to do?
there for a moment, standing in the rain.
Mind you, you were not shunted back nicely either.
Of course not. Why would I be? That would just be too nice.
Not after last night.
Yeah. So I'm probably not even standing up right now.
Yeah, very likely on one or both knees.
And then, oh goodness, yeah. So sitting there for a bit, trying to like calm myself a bit, and I slowly work my way down to get back inside. I would like to stealth.
Do it with disadvantage because you're
Yeah,
at the point of
yeah.
exhaustion.
Oh my goodness.
The fucking typing notification is so fucking huge.
It's fucking insane. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Oops, sorry. I'm having a moment.
I would jump too, bro. I would jump too. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of really bad for me, but like, it's fine.
Why did we have to do that? Why did we have to do that? Why did we have to do that?
You're gonna so regret actually making this choice, bro. It's like it's funny until it's not.
It's hilarious because I feel like Charlie might actually describe it that way.
I've been muted the whole time. I'm trying to be good. I gotta have an outlet for it. But that's what I saw when you described it. It's like
Peregrine stands in confused twink. Excuse you. Chisel there is not.
well,
Very,
okay, I was
very
just
non-chisel.
I'm sorry. It was on the fly. I'm sorry.
You gotta know your context, bro.
I'll
You
pay
won't be
somebody.
an author if
I'll
you do
pay
it.
somebody to just read.
Right?
Peregrine, can you please read it out so the audience can hear it?
Do it.
I hate you. by the way.
You don't have to. You don't have. I could do it, but
You have to.
Until he does it.
You have to. Do it.
you want me to do it? I'll do it.
No.
It has to be Charlie.
Okay, sorry.
Shit.
Come on. And keep a straight face.
Yeah,
Oh.
That's asking too much.
yeah. I don't think.
Oh.
There's
no.
Let's not be
reasonable and there's
cruel.
unreasonable.
Yeah, let's not be cruel here, guys. I mean,
He's gonna do it.
Okay. He stands on this rain-soaked rooftop, his white shirt wet and pressed against his pale, chiseled body, his dark hair flowing in the wind, his brooding eyes looking over the city below. There!
nicely done. Yeah.
I'm dying now.
That's the way it's been going. It's like, okay, it started raining. He's up there. He's like, your white shirt. I'm like, a white shirt. It's like, dude, you're set. How could
Yeah,
I
white
not?
shirt.
How could I not?
I'm on theme right now.
Yeah.
We're
Don't
killing
blame
the
me. It's the universe that did it. That's not me.
Okay, can anybody
Okay.
else see Nikki right now? They're dying.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah.
viewers can see everybody. Just so we're clear, everybody, the viewers can see us all. So
I know.
yes, the universe is now trying to survive, breathe.
We're contributing to your future therapy bills. That's
It's just it was the setup. Come on. That was an amazing description, setup, the scenario.
like romance novel.
Exactly.
cover?
That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to do.
Blowing wind.
That's exactly what I was going for.
Moving.
It's just I couldn't fit throbbing in there. I couldn't, or heaving. Throbbing or heaving or
I
I couldn't figure out how to get those in there. So
Flip. I'm going to kill you.
that was Travis. That wasn't Flibberty. That was me. I own that
No,
one.
I don't care.
The threat still stands. Peregrine is
Okay.
going to kill Travis.
And I would like to get acknowledgement that the fact that I stayed mute that entire time,
You typed it.
We keep going.
or my head was gonna explode.
Past this.
Okay.
I asked you, had to.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to mute
Oh
myself
my-
again. Just so we don't have any further incidents. I'm going to go and mute myself again because that seemed to work so well. So again, Nikki, tell me about this real grim, dark campaign you got going. Are you sure you want me in it?
I would like to clarify that he did
Swear
not
to
look that
God.
cool.
No, there was no. Like I
No.
said, confused twink.
You know what? Let me have my dreams. All right, let me have my little fantasy.
Travis.
Like rocking twink little.
You know what? You know what? I see it differently. Because I'm not there.
Okay.
And
Not.
Focus.
Okay.
all right. I want to
Focus
clarify.
on what,
I
like,
did-
main focus.
Focus
just
on-
not
Focus
where you
on
want it to
getting
be.
inside.
This I take no responsibility for because I said, are you certain you want me
Yes.
in this campaign? Knowing what was
will-
going to happen.
Look,
it is.
look,
It
look.
is. It is important
cope
that
with
you are
humor.
here, but it is also important that at this exact moment you shut up.
Shut the fuck. Okay, got it.
Okay.
I can read the room.
Thank you. I'm trying really hard. We started so late. I just want to get him inside, please. You can make fun of him all you want when he's in there. Just
You know what? Let us have another
inside.
bathtub episode. So
That's true.
He spent the
He's
entire
gonna
episode
wish that.
slowly
He's
getting
gonna wish it.
inside.
Okay.
I'll just
Um,
keep typing and then hit enter
No, I okay.
after.
17 stealth.
Yes.
I get inside.
Yes. Excuse me. You do manage to get inside very easily.
I would like
Oh
to
my
find
God.
like a quiet place. And actually,
All right.
do I know where the bath area that I was before is currently?
No. So you were taken directly to the meeting room, which was a couple hallways and a couple rooms in initially. And you were taken directly from the meeting room to the bathroom. Bathing area, whatever. God damn it. Fuck. Ah,
This is Hex's fault,
anyway.
actually.
yeah,
I believe it.
can't.
It's
I
okay.
can't.
So
I'm not.
y- so you can. I will allow you to roll an investigation and or perception, whatever you feel like you would like to do, with disadvantage to find a place to clean yourself up
Thank
before
you.
anybody sees you.
Thanks. What the fuck are you typing? Oh no! Oh no! Why? Why did I roll not one, Ben?
1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hex 1, 2, or 3.
Look, I am watching you.
Hex.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me 1, 2, or 3.
Are you okay?
No. Every time it comes up typing, I'm just like, I can't.
Just give me a number.
I am gonna.
Lovely,
I'm gonna
lovely.
kill you.
What's worse, you guys don't understand. The viewers can see what he's typing and what he edits out. The viewers can see what he edits out.
Why is he like this?
I'd like to say he wasn't born this way, but that would be a lie.
Oh,
Save me. 1, 2, or 3. That's 3? 3? Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Okay. So Hex, I'm gonna move you to a different room or hallway because you've been running around today.
Yeah.
We'll put you. We'll put you. Why not? We'll put you there. Okay. Peregrine, you make your way. You're still very emotional from. Sorry, I had to look at the chat to see if he started typing already. You are very emotional from your experience last night. And you are, of course, very not pleased when you run into Zeshakuya, who immediately takes one look at you and goes, "Oh my god, what happened to you?" Now, I will go ahead and give the description only because Zeshikuya is able to see him, and you guys will be hearing about his return momentarily. Um, Peregrine currently has a split lip, a black eye, several amorously hinting bruises, several buttons missing from the vest and the shirt, and is missing his cravat, as well as a freshly healed scar across his throat. There are small puncture wounds around sort of his chest area, not in any particular pattern, with diffused blood from the rain having diffused said blood into the shirt. That is also semi-transparent because it was originally white and is now wet.
Don't do it.
As you are answering, Peregrine, Zeshikuya immediately pulls out the pager, and before you can convince him not to, sends a rack-a-tack-tack page to Hex and to Liberty.
What are you doing?
He says, "You have been missing for 16 hours, Peregrine.
I didn't realize that was any of your business.
I didn't realize you'd be gone for so long for a booty call."
I was gone on my own business. Has nothing to do with
And you come back looking like shit, which has everything to do with us if we're going to have you disappear and wind up dead somewhere.
I'm not dead.
What did the page say?
The page says Peregrine is back. Come back to, effectively the sleep area. Hex, you know what that is. Flibberty, you have no idea where the fuck they slept last night.
Right. I'm gonna run back.
I'm gonna.
I will.
Oh.
Go ahead. Flibberty.
I figure I've just finished transcribing or copying one. I'm like, shit. All right, where's my underwear? Fuck. What the hell? I was just wearing them. All right. And then I'm gonna look and go.
Where's my underwear? I'm already wearing it. Wait a second.
I stole them, remember?
Yep. So I am going to go. She's asleep. Sleeping area. I'm here in a sleeping area. Is there different shit? Fuck it. I'm just going out in the hall. Is there guards anywhere? So I'm just gonna grab somebody and say, "Where's the sleeping area?"
And they say, "Oh, with the rest of your party, we can take you."
Cool. Let's roll.
Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and give Peregrine a couple more responses before I move both of your tokens and a couple of soldiers into this room. Poor Peregrine. So he puts the pager away and is sort of looking you over,
As far as I knew, I
attempting
wasn't some
to
kind of
figure.
prisoner.
Nobody said you were a prisoner, but when you're part of a group, you should probably let them know where you're going. And if you come back looking like this, you cannot be surprised by questions. That would be
Well,
unreasonable.
unless you exactly give me space. Wouldn't have looked like this if I had 5 more minutes.
Covering it up isn't exactly the brag that you think it is. She looks very confused. Now, Hex, you know where the space is, so
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and move your token because you were not super far away. You now see Peregrine in this state, clearly very distressed and or annoyed, to be honest. Feel free.
I'm gonna. My buddy's back. My buddy, you look beat up, but I missed you. Where'd you go? Where'd you
Oh.
go?
Right?
I was looking for you. I stole all this stuff while I waited. Got a lot of stuff. Where'd you go?
None of your business.
Mean.
What is it with everyone wanting to know?
You're supposed to be my buddy.
We're working together. That doesn't mean you get to know everything.
I just want to know where you went. You disappeared. We were looking.
I can disappear if I
everywhere,
like.
but not from me.
I do not owe you any sort of information.
We're supposed to be buddies.
Oh, I told you guys it was going to get dark. That actually hurt my feelings, and I'm not even Hex.
Yeah, I'm not even there yet, and I'm. By the way, I'm waiting, universe, for you to tell me when I get there. So
Yeah. Sashiko goes, I told him that he shouldn't be surprised by questions.
I know you're very sneaky, but you're
I came
You're
back,
not.
didn't
and now you're hurt.
I? I'm fine.
Do you want this cravat? I can give it back. Yours is missing.
So Flibberty, you are able to walk in now upon seeing Hex offering a cravat to, specifically their cravat, to Peregrine, who is, as described, beat up like crazy, with that fleshly healed scar across his throat.
what the hell happened to you?
I will take the cravat and quickly.
You're welcome.
Nothing. Can we
Uh,
move on now?
I am a medical professional, and that's clearly not.
You
nothing.
are not.
I am actually. Thank you very much.
I don't care if you think you are or not. I don't need a medical professional anyway. So, moving on.
So, what happened?
Nothing.
What
Yes.
happened to your pager?
Not true.
It got lost.
Okay, I don't.
Nope.
No, it didn't. You're lying.
I'm not even having him roll a deception check for that. Sorry, Peregrine.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. See, the person who made them said that's not what happened. We got a weird message when we tried to contact you, so you're lying right now, and I don't know if that's good for group cohesion right now.
It's not like those things are indestructible. It's not my fault that they're not more
True.
impervious to damage.
Yeah. But it is your fault for lying.
Also, I chewed on mine and it still works fine.
The point is everything okay? Are you?
Yes.
See, here's the thing. Credibility. You led with the lie, so and clearly you're not okay.
I am fine if I tell you I'm fine.
Again,
not
That's not how that works. No, yeah, right. Heck, no, that's not how that works.
I don't understand. I came back. What is your problem?
You were gone. We
Yeah.
looked everywhere.
We
I
thought
wasn't
you had
aware that I wasn't allowed to leave.
we thought you had been taken.
It's none of your business where I decide to go.
Actually, it kind of is at this point.
Oh, that's not what you should have done.
You're looking for wise
I-
statements from this guy?
Nah, y'all go ahead.
Well,
Just gonna get this token
kind of in
ready.
it together. Right?
How you feel about this isn't my responsibility. Get over it.
Oh,
You're
Ouch.
being very mean.
So, okay. So moving forward, can we expect this kind of thing to happen again?
What? For me to leave occasionally?
Disappear without any indication or communication? Sure. Yeah. Is that going to happen again?
Perhaps.
Why?
Because I have my own life.
It's
Yeah,
No.
we all used to have our own lives. That kind of got effed up by the whole universe eating whatever.
that's what he said.
I don't understand why you think that you deserve to know where I am all the time.
Not all the time, just when you go missing.
Okay, just look at it from our point of view. Our group member of ours disappears. We're after a world eating, destroying, universe sucking up thing, and we're in an unknown town. Our group member of your group disappears, and we try and contact them. It says their communication device has been destroyed. What would you draw from that?
Danger.
Would you just say, fuck it? Or be a little concerned?
But I came back.
That
and
also
clearly,
does not answer the question I asked you.
well, whatever happened, I'm not in danger anymore. So,
Okay. But for future reference, to avoid any confusion or hurt feelings here, how do we proceed from here? Because what would you do in our situation that just happened?
As you ask that,
Uh-huh.
Liberty, that sort of pink teleportation magic appears, and Misha, looking at the pager, sort of glances around and notices Peregrine. Goes, good to know you're safe. A little unsure of himself. And once again, Peregrine, another person sticking their nose in your business.
what do you want?
Whoa, hey! First of all, I just showed up. Second of all, he kind of glances around and sort of notices this weird simmering tension happening. He goes, I'm supposed to be here to protect your asses, so the fact that you were gone and I couldn't find you is a bigger problem.
I didn't ask for your protection.
None
Well,
of
good
us
thing I
asked-
wasn't asking.
Yep.
None of us asked for any of this.
Right. Yep.
Listen, man, I see you're going through some stuff. Okay. Whatever. But we got to work together. So how do we do that?
You let me be.
You're asking us if we ever in a situation, then to be clear, so I understand correctly, if we're ever in a situation where we're concerned about your health and safety, we should just let you be.
Yes.
That-
Don't
no.
be concerned.
No. You're supposed to be my buddy. And then
Also,
you disappeared, and now you're all beat up, and no one could find you, including the magic dude who, like, I don't know, made this all happen.
and I think we have a slight problem with that equation. Like, I'd totally be okay. Hey, free will, do your thing, whatever. The problem is, I believe the universe, my life, everybody's life, the universe's life depends on us collectively doing our job. So if something
I
happens,
am doing my job.
so if something
No, you
happens
did-
to you because you're the holder of one of these items now, that kind of fucks up everything, right? Right? So your health and safety is actually a direct concern of mine.
And we're
As far
supposed
as
to
I'm
be.
aware, it didn't rely on specifically one of us.
I look at the mission and go, if one of us dies, is that cool? Or does that kind of fuck up everything?
Here's the thing. I'm not in charge of this whole seeker business. I'm helping out 19, who is in charge of it, but he is currently predisposed. What I do know is that seekers die all the time. The problem is what happens with the items they carry. On top of the fact that you guys all agreed to help 19, which is why I'm supposed to be protecting you. Which is why you coming back at least you coming back looking like that is a problem for me. But from what I can tell, he's running pretty hot right now, and I don't think you guys are going to get any answers out of him. Peregrine, do you want to talk? Just small thing, real quick.
Do I think I'm gonna get out of this?
That depends on your opinion of Misha. In that particular case. He doesn't look like he's gonna hurt you, if that's what you're concerned about.
Does it look like he's gonna let this go?
No, but none of them look like they're gonna let it go. Although Hex is very sad, and you should feel very guilty, and that's from the universe.
Sorry, I do.
Tell me. You're my buddy. Just gonna remind you, I already asked to talk to you about something very serious, and I can't do that if you're keeping secrets from me. And
I get to keep my secrets.
no,
I didn't ask anything more of you.
no, you listen. I don't care where you went so much as I care that you are very hurt right now and not happy, which, you know, you're not happy anyways, but the point is you're more unhappy right now, and I can tell. And also, I still need to talk to you about something serious, and you need to be better for that because it's a lot.
Fine. We'll talk.
Are you okay? Do you want a hug? Do you want a
No.
head boop? Head boop. I'm gonna
I
do it. Head boop.
Fine.
You had boop him.
Yep.
Peregrine.
Yeah, stay grumpy
Fine
at
to get
that.
out of that.
Roll I'd say a con save to maintain his, like, I'm pissed off at the world
Right?
when you got
Can't
a
do
little
that.
kobold head
That's
booping you.
horrible, and I'm giving you head boops
Yeah.
because you're my buddy, and
Don't touch me, okay?
head boop. Be nice. Be
Oh.
as little nice as you are normally. I didn't do this to you. Please don't take it out on me. You're just my buddy.
Misha, because I can fix that if that would make you feel better, Peregrine.
There's something to fix. What did you want to talk about?
Where'd
say this to Misha?
go?
Yes.
He says, I'm gonna borrow Peregrine. We're just gonna be in the other room. Give me like 5 minutes.
Beat some sense
We can all
into it.
collect
No.
ourselves and come back and talk like reasonable people after that, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
I'm gonna move Griff for the camera. Whoop.
Man, I
And I'm
need
gonna
to
let you
roll a
all
con
listen.
save for that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think
Go
you
for
should.
it.
I really think you should.
Me? Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, whoops,
Should
not
what?
advantage though. Not advantage. What was
5.
it? Oh yeah, I'm like,
5.
God, that's adorable. Oh my god.
No,
You
I
have no
wanted
your cold
wanted
dark soul.
Peregrine.
Oh yeah, I think
Peregrine.
Peregrine should.
Peregrine should roll a con save.
Head boob
Dig
con
with
save
the adorable
to
head
maintain
boobs.
your pissy attitude.
Yep. Do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Unfortunately, Peregrine has legitimate reasons to be mad right now.
Not at us
I
though.
know.
Right.
No, not at you guys.
No,
His
not at
complaint
you.
is stop caring about me. You're a fucking teenager. Sorry.
All right, they want to talk. Flibberty, you want to
Yeah.
play some dice?
Hold on. Stand by.
Please agree. Please
Yeah.
agree to play dice with him.
Sure, I'll play some dice.
Let's play dice.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
Sure.
Oh,
And I'll pull out
put it together.
my dice set and say, "Oh, we'll play with mine."
No, I just found some. These are mine, and they're new, and I want to play with them. Let's play.
Here, let me
Hey,
see.
you-
Here, let me see them.
You use your dice, and I'll use my dice. Yeah? Oh, come on. No, come on. It'll be fun. Let's do it.
This is
Let's
the,
do
mo-
it.
this
Let's
is
play
the
dice.
most Road to El Dorado thing we've ever done.
Yes,
I'm gonna
it is.
say,
Dice.
sounds like fun, but until I see them, no.
They're right here.
Okay,
Dice.
let me see it. Give
No,
them
no,
here.
no, no touchy. They're mine.
Okay,
they're
well,
my
that's
new-
a clear indicator to me that no, we're not playing.
He dice. They're wonderful, and I just found them, and I want to play dice. Let's play dice. Come on, just for fun. I'm not gonna
Why?
take.
I need to know. I would like to try and figure out why they're so excited
Okay.
to play. And
We can play
Go
dice.
ahead, roll me an insight check.
Wait. We can play dice for this pair of underpants that I found.
those are disgusting.
They're yours.
Those are yours.
You want your underpants? We play dice. If you win, you get your underpants.
How about you just give them? Well, actually, no. We should probably burn those.
When Flibberty's one moment of like
Clarity.
insight into who he is as a person.
We'll play dice for underpants. I don't have any, but I have these ones. I don't wear any. If you win for that.
I really don't trust you. I don't know. 11.
They just are really excited. They really, really, really want to play with their new dice. And clearly they're not even like mentioning money or anything of like real like financial value.
Mhm.
So I mean really what can you lose at that point?
Yeah.
Other than your pride, which you have too
Uh-huh.
much of anyway and could probably handle getting knocked down a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna say,
But,
yeah, okay,
you know,
fine.
it's just the universe.
I'm gonna say, okay, fine. Give me 10 minutes and we'll play. And I'm gonna
Fine.
go fiddle. I'm gonna go grab my something like a spell book or something. I'm gonna ritually cast
Mhm.
Unseen Servant.
You know,
Okay.
I can see you casting spells though.
Oh,
You know that.
yeah.
I know what you're doing.
While this is happening, while this
Put it on
argument
me.
ensues, Misha pulls Peregrine into the other room, and he sort of leans against the stone wall. And he kind of looks you over for a second, and sort of like with his like this, sort of one arm across and then the other arm sort of pointed directly at you.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of this pink like healing energy begins to appear, and like the new healing on this scar on your throat um feels about how it was before. And some of the puncture wounds close. Um, the split on your lip heals more like sort of when you like chew your lip a little bit, like in your sleep
Mhm.
or something, and so like
Like what I'm
it's
doing
painful,
right
but
now.
it's not. I can't see you, so something similar to that. And the bruising like reduces somewhat on your face as he just begins to talk. And he goes, "I don't know what you were doing, and it's none of my business, like you said. But you know they're not going to drop it.
They should.
You know they're not going to let it go without some sort of answer."
I want to just stay out of things.
And I hear you. But let's not be delusional about who your teammates are.
Children.
Literally. However, you still have to put up with them. To me, you're all children. But but you still have to put up with them, and you're going to have to deal with them in whatever capacity that looks like after this issue.
I will.
Now, go ahead.
I will.
Okay. And not that it's really any more or less helpful, but if you don't want to talk to them about it, you can talk to me. And
Why would I
God
want to
knows I
talk
don't
to
know.
you?
uh, because I don't think they know yet, and I don't think you want them to.
No, what?
Do you really want me to say it?
Please. Restate.
Let's start with the fact that you're dead.
What? Do you know that?
Of course I know that. I knew that when I saw you.
No.
You don't eat, you don't sleep, you don't drink. You don't breathe. You literally don't have a heartbeat. Not to mention that you're surrounded by ghosts or whatever the fuck is going on that's progressing out of your head like a speaker. Not that you would know, of course, what that is. It's projected around you in like 10 feet at the minimum.
Well, at least it's not always there for you.
What'd you say?
At least it's not always there for you.
Do you want some help with that, actually? It's getting kind of noisy and I can still hear it. I can shut that off for a little bit if you want.
Sure, you can.
You doubt my mad skills? He reaches over and he like flicks you in the forehead. And the sound stops. You are alone currently in your mind.
What did you do?
What I do best, wield my power and do what I want.
Oh. It's not there. How's it? How?
Well, I have some minor control over the stuff around me. And given that you're a corpse, technically you're stuff now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Also, I've been a what?
Thank you. Said in a sort of sarcastic way about the stuff comment.
That's fair. He goes, "You're welcome." I guess that wasn't particularly flattery, but cool. Um, yeah. So whenever you're around me, I can shut that shit down. If you need like a hearing break or whatever.
It's actually gone. Can I just not hear it?
No, you can't hear it. They can't hear you either, technically. I don't know what they is, but I could probably find out.
That's not necessary. No one can hear?
No.
That's not.
I mean, I can hear you, obviously, but like, unless you talk out loud, nobody's gonna hear you.
But if I speak, someone could hear me.
Well, yeah, me. Oh, do you mean the whatever's going on? No, they can't hear you either.
I don't believe you.
Again, doubting my mad skills. I'm getting a little offended.
It's,
Obviously, you can't ask them because you can't hear them, but they wouldn't be able to hear you asking anyway.
it's, really, it's really quiet.
Yeah, that's what the rest of us hear. Kind of looks at you sideways for a second.
It's quiet.
You don't, I mean, you don't gotta cry about it.
Not crying.
Okay. What, has it been like a really long time since it's been quiet?
Bit. Yes.
Okay. Does that have anything to do with the weird godly energy that you have around you regularly?
What do you mean?
I mean the fact that you're a warlock, too? Or are we just ignoring what's obvious?
I don't know what you mean.
See, here's the thing. Lying to me, it doesn't particularly matter, obviously. Um, but like, I get a little pissed when you lie to me. So you don't have to say anything. But don't lie to me. I'm not I mean, I know that I do the punching thing. I'm the punchy guy. Um, but like don't treat me like I'm an idiot because I'm not. And I've promised to protect you. I've promised 19. Um, don't make that not appealing. Okay? Let's just be honest with each other. You don't have to tell me who it is. But
Okay.
that's the only question was if that was related to whoever that was.
Perhaps.
Again, not an answer. But I'm seeing that we're probably not going to get many of those. So, you have to come up with a plan for something to tell them.
You're not making this easy on me.
You said they aren't or he isn't.
Didn't really specify.
Yeah, fair enough. Kid, whatever you've got going on, it's very complicated. Like, way above my pay grade. Complicated. And I don't even get paid. But I should. I haven't collected taxes in a while. Anyway, point is, what do you, what are you planning on telling them?
I hadn't really gotten that far.
Well,
I was
you have about
planning.
3.5 minutes to figure it out.
I was planning on covering things up and then going about it as normal. But that
And you
got
think that's going to work.
got a little bit interrupted.
Yeah. You understand that 16 hours is a long time for mortals, right?
Yes.
And regardless of how you came back, there would be questions, right?
No.
You acknowledge that?
Yes, I'm very much aware of that. I'm very much aware of all of it. It wasn't exactly my idea that this would be some perfect way of going about things.
Okay. So now that you're here, you have 3 minutes to figure it out. They're not going to let me hold you in here forever. They're going to come asking what's going on.
Why couldn't should have thought through this a little bit. No. Of course, got to send me back the worst possible situation to try to explain.
Yeah, whoever did this to you clearly wanted to send some sort of message.
I'm aware.
I'm not saying you're not. Do you want to talk about it? In a safe space, I guess. Although that sounds really gross.
It does. I just annoyed, that's all.
Clearly. Do you want to work out some of that anger? Because if you face them with it, all it's going to do is hurt their feelings and make them trust you less.
Caught me off guard.
That tends to happen when people try and be your friends. They tend to catch you.
Well, I don't appreciate it. I didn't exactly sign up to have friends.
But it's too late for that. I appreciate the fact that you want to lead a solitary lifestyle, but when you're literally part of an adventuring group, that's kind of unreasonable, to be honest.
We're
But here,
allies.
did, but are you?
What do you mean?
The more that you lie, the more that you obfuscate, the less that they're going to trust you, and allies become unknown, become questionable, become are you a liability or not?
So what do you suggest?
I suggest you tell them the truth, but you're not going to like that answer. Or you can talk it out with me, and I can help you come up with something to tell them. I don't
I don't
tell
know that
them
there's anything
shit.
to tell them. I had
See, again, they're not going to be satisfied with that.
I have a friend. We had to have a discussion.
With fists. And knives.
Partially.
So were you mugged? Or is this... what? This is a regular thing that they do with you?
I mean, you already said that I was a warlock.
Your patron is doing this to you? Are you sure you don't want a new patron?
That's not how that
'Cause that's
works.
fucked. Typically it is, actually.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
obviously, if you get stuck in a contract that you don't want, there's usually ways to break it. I mean, if there's something more going on, then that would explain a few things. If they're the ones keeping you alive, for example, well, alive in a manner of speaking, um, I would get that. But other patrons can also keep you alive if you're worried about that.
All I have to do is follow his rules and it's fine. He keeps me alive and it's fine.
Is it though? Actually?
It doesn't matter.
Why am I the one who has to tell you this? Yes, it does. It's a warlock contracts. They're written a certain way. It's not. They don't just get to do whatever they want to you unless you agree to it. Did you agree to this?
Must have.
You don't
Used to.
know?
It's a little bit hazy, but yeah, clearly.
Okay, this is a bigger conversation. Why am I the one who has to be put in this situation?
Sure. No one can hear.
I'm gonna start getting actually offended instead of jokingly offended. Yes, no one can hear you.
Okay.
As a patron, I can have a meeting with you without your patron knowing, if that's who you're specifically concerned about.
I didn't know about that.
It's sounding like whoever it is didn't tell you a lot about how this works. So,
I know how it works.
do you? We're gonna pause it
That's my
there.
soul. I come back to life.
Go ahead and finish, Peregrine.
He has my soul. He gives me life. And I do as he asks.
That's not exactly a one-to-one. But we are going to pause it there. So we're going to go back to the ensuing
game!
fight over dice. Yeah.
So, have I
So-
been able to spend the 10 minutes or they interrupted me?
I'm assuming Hex is interrupting you,
All
but
right.
that's up to Hex.
Yep.
Okay.
What you doing? I see what you're doing. No magic. Dice without magic.
Fine.
No cheating.
No cheating.
No
Got it.
cheating.
Got it.
Yep.
No cheating. Not around these parts. Nope.
This is so funny.
Okay, give me a second here. I'm almost done. No, I'm not. All right. Okay.
No cheating.
So here's the thing. I will do just a warm up roll here and roll my dice. And universe, do I know what I'm doing?
Saying, have you played dice before?
I don't know. I'm rolling the dice. What do I do? I'm just giving a test roll.
Oh, okay. So I mean, effectively, your test roll is a roll, right? So it's 2d6.
Sure. Okay.
And go ahead and give me a history check with disadvantage. Oof.
I already have disadvantage because this is a skill check.
Right, which is why I'm just saying use
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Sorry. Yeah.
Technically, your history things are based more about the vagueness of the memory. This is specifically both the vagueness of the memory and the fact that you have disadvantage in this case. So
Okay. There we go.
go ahead.
History.
Yes.
14.
Shit. Okay. You remember playing dice very regularly with another fairy.
Okay.
You remember this person being younger than you and somehow related by blood. You also remember cheating all the time. You also remember them knowing that you were cheating all the
All right,
time.
all right,
by the
yeah.
way.
So I cheated, but I wasn't good at cheating. Is what you're saying.
No. Yes.
Am I proficient in dice?
You are.
Okay, I can add that. Woo!
Mhm.
So
From
that
a long childhood of playing dice like this.
okay. So hold on a sec. I gotta add that real quick. I remembered something about myself.
Yay!
Which
That's
means that
right.
we're going to get stone-faced McGiblets over here for a second.
Hold on. I need proficiency, dice set. Bam, there it is.
It's his last name.
I'm never gonna get over that.
Oh, whoops.
I have to find it. I have to take it seriously. Just like,
Sorry.
Yeah, I do you understand the names that I had to pull out of the hat to make it legitimately normal? The names I had to pull out.
Okay. So hold on here. I'm trying to. Okay. So I said proficiency, and this is it's dexterity, right?
I think so.
I'm nowhere near. I mean, okay. So I think I'm hot shit. I take a test roll and go, oh wait a minute. All right, this feels good. This feels right.
Mhm.
Wait, I'm aware that I cheated and that the other person knew I cheated, or
Yes.
so I'm aware that I'm not a good cheater.
Either that or that if that's how you interpret that, yes. You can also interpret it as this person played with you enough to know
They just knew
that you would cheat automatically.
they just assumed I cheated all the time because I was just so good and I cheated all the
Totally.
time.
Totally.
Okay. All right. For the underwear. Let's roll.
Okay. So, Hex, go ahead and roll 2d6 and your sleight of hand. And Flipperty, go ahead and roll your 2d6.
And
You're
my dice proficiency. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Man.
Well,
Yes.
I'll let Hex do their. Oh, fuck you.
Never have I thought that we would have an exchange of underwear between party members, but I guess here we go.
Fuck's sake.
this is getting more and more like Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Hex wins the underwear.
Well,
Sorry.
Hex is gonna win regardless because their dice will always come up whatever they want, right? And so
For the most part, they are trick dice, and they are
yeah.
not traditional trick dice. So when I see something, I roll for something.
Okay.
When it comes to their rolls. However, the last 2 times they've rolled them, they have been really good.
Here's my
So,
problem.
They got a 7 again. That's some.
Yep.
mhm.
Well, here's
Yes,
the
I
problem.
did.
They got a different split of 7.
I will
Yeah.
never ever know they're cheating by playing with them because their sleight of hand will always be higher than my passive perception.
Yep.
So yeah,
You just I'm real lucky.
I'll say
Unless you make an active insight check into
that's
this
almost as
cheating.
bad. So
I didn't build your character, bro. I didn't do that.
you know what? I'm gonna say congratulations. You've won my stinky used underwear.
I'm gonna show everybody.
Okay. Well, there are some people that have already seen it.
She's currently asleep. She can't respond. She's currently asleep. She can't
I
respond.
took a bath in the middle of the room the previous night. Everybody's seen it.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
not acknowledging that.
You're
I
not in the room,
have
so
suppressed
I'm not
that
in the room, but I'm
memories.
also not acknowledging that.
Yeah, so Good for you.
I won.
Yes,
Now
you
wanna
did.
play- Now, do you want to play for money?
Absolutely not.
Why? It's fun.
You know what? Um, I doubt if they're gonna play. The guards here. Hey, Lord New Guy, you want to play some dice with Hex?
Sure.
You
I
want to play
guess.
for this pair of underpants?
Yeah, you got money.
I
I
won't
gave
play
you a
for
whole belt
that.
pouch. Yeah, you've got your money back. So why don't you go and use that?
Yeah, no, we've lost it in the dungeon, remember? I still haven't been able to find it.
Your
It's probably still down there.
your money?
Yeah, it went missing halfway through. I don't know where it went, but it wasn't relevant at the time, so
Doesn't your
I don't
family
know where the
kind
belt
of
pouch went.
own this entire building? Can't you just like grab something and bet with that?
Nice, Liberty.
Well,
No,
I'm sorry.
I can't.
Okay. I don't know. I do know, but I'm not saying.
Yeah, you don't know. So please don't make assumptions about my family situation.
Oh, great.
It's
Then you're willing
kind of
to
a mess.
explain your situation?
Unlike Peregrine today, yes.
Okay, like we can.
Hey!
Let's not shit talk the
You're
guy who's not in the room, okay?
He bit my head off the second he came in.
Oh, and he treated us all just so much better too. We were all in it, okay? But again, let's not shit talk the
You
guy.
bit his head off as well.
I was attempting to be reasonable, logical, and concerned.
He's related to the man who had me lose my entire team, as well as put me in a situation
yeah.
that I
There's-
can't escape from.
There's that whole thing too. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to have a conversation with him about that.
I honestly, yeah, you guys go and do that. Man, I am so tired.
So no one
should
wants
get
to
some
play
rest.
dice? No dice.
I'll play some dice with you, Hex.
Sure.
I just won't play for the underwear.
That's fair.
It's a prized
You know what?
commodity, apparently.
It's not.
Pity
Do not
pride.
flatter yourself.
Here, Liberty, you can have your underpants.
No, it's cool. I suggest we might need to burn that. There was for a lot of reasons.
Gross.
Yeah.
Just gonna put those on the ground. Down there. Just
Put it under
No,
a carpet.
set it.
I don't know. Yeah, I heard he got strange last night. I just don't know who it was with.
Oh, got dice. You want to play some dice, right? Yeah, let's play some dice. Let's go over here and play some dice and talk about something else.
Liberty.
Yes. Lord New Guy. Don't worry, it wasn't your mom.
Nice. Who was it then? If it
Obviously
wasn't
someone
my mom,
else.
you would be You wouldn't be squirrely. What's going on?
What do you? Oh, you know me so well now that you know when I'm squirrely or not? Maybe I'm just a squirrely guy.
While I can
Okay.
believe that, you're still obfuscating.
Deception. Deception, Liberty. Roll deception.
I'm saying your character is yelling that. Because I haven't said a lie yet.
He's lying.
Hex is just in the corner going, "Deception! Trying to deceive him!"
You're lying. He's lying.
I'll look
Do
at
you know
Hex
who
and
he slept with last night? Don't you lie to me. Scales, no scales. You have to have my back on this.
I am looking for an exit. Window, doors.
There are two. There are two. There's one for the room where Misha took Peregrine, and there's one towards Seshikuya.
Hold on, the two guards here. I look at them.
Mhm.
Are they either of them from the night before? Have I paid these guys off yet?
Yes,
Okay.
you have.
Both?
Yes.
Okay. Is it? Oh wait. Is it? Is one of them?
Neither of them
Sildor?
is Steeldor. No.
I'll look at them and go, dudes. I gotta go, and I'm gonna like whisper to him like, I think I need to get out of here, and I need
I'm
you.
sorry, Mr. McGiblets. Scales, no scales, has been
No.
called.
Oh
Dude.
no. Oh no.
What
I
about
can't-
like the bro code here? Like, come on, I hooked you guys up.
The bro code, as in
Well,
gesturing to
okay.
themselves and Zeshikuya.
I literally paid you off.
Not
I
Before
wrote
you
down.
did anything
I
wrong.
have
Poor
a
choice on your
literal
ass.
receipt.
you paid them off for something else, not for lying for you.
I paid them off for being cool. For in a future
And we
favor.
were cool that night.
Yep.
All right, well, okay, I'll lean inside. What's gonna pay and what's gonna cost for you to be cool today?
With how angry he is, more than you have.
But isn't he? Is he actually a lord? Is he in charge here? Like, what's the deal there? Like,
His title is. He's technically considered disgraced, but he still has his title. We still answer to him.
can I at least just like hide behind you? Like,
We can cover your eyes for you.
while he beats me?
We can do that.
Thanks, man. Wow. God, you guys are just the fucking best.
You should just say it because
I'm what talkie Hex here? Why don't you have a little discourse here since you're being so forthcoming?
I mean, I did see which room you were in, so
Yeah. Come on, Hex, please.
yeah, you have to just say it. Just say it.
Okay,
Don't make-
so it was heat of the moment kind of thing. It was unplanned. It was just kind of, firelight in our eyes
Names.
kind of thing.
Name.
It I can't, he would literally be going,
I can't see you, so you have to describe what it is.
yeah. So no, he's actually like, it's
This is like, this is gonna be messy.
it's like he's literally like, no, a coolie.
You slept with my sister?
No, it's no. Hold on. It's my understanding
You
it's
had
more of a
sex
colloquial
with my sister?
sibling. It's not necessarily, in my understanding, and admittedly limited understanding.
You want to talk about? You want to do politics with me, Flirty?
I'm just pointing out my lack of knowledge in said area as a justification for my lack of understanding and or offense that might have been.
They're foreigners.
There you go. Lean into that. That's good. Yeah. Don't know
yeah,
your ways.
you'd like to keep your head, so you want me to lean into that. So maybe stop talking before I decide that I don't want to.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
So no dice? Are we done with the dice? Are we not doing that anymore?
By all means, Hex, hand me your dice. You
Apparently-
feel as though perhaps, Flibberty, you should duck if Hex hands those dice over.
I'm not worried because they're not letting go of those dice.
Something equally acceptable.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I'm like, hey, it was all cool.
I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's all cool. I don't think that's the case.
She better have the same story as you. I'll just tell you that right now, old man.
They should. Yeah, it should. It should. Yeah, it should.
You get some rest. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Well, there might be a little. They're probably a little tired right now. You might want to give them a little rest. Ooh.
Stop talking.
Oh, I'm,
I'm gonna go talk to her. You get some rest in this room. And he leaves. And one of the other one of the guards moves to this doorway.
oh, come on. Really? You guys, man. I thought you were cool. Really.
We were cool. We also have
Last night.
loyalty.
Yep, 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 yep. Boop, 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 boop.
Poor X just trying to play it off like he didn't cause this.
So the two
Or
guys, I'm
like-
like, so across the line there, or like in terms of fallout, what should I expect? Like run out of town, or like, hey, guess
You
what?
should
You're
expect him
married.
You should expect him to come back and yell at you. That's what you should expect.
Oh,
There's no major problems with what you did. Because probably one of them was there that night and saw how that interaction went down. You were charming, and she decided to let you in. So
you did it that time.
I did.
I'm gonna say so. No legal
not exactly like-
ramifications. No.
Oh no, this is
Okay.
purely social.
Oh, okay, cool.
However, there are legal ramifications if we let you out of this room for us while he's pissed like that. So
Really?
yes, actually.
That's kind of. I mean, that's shit for you. I don't care.
As in like we lose our jobs kind of
Oh,
legal ramifications.
yeah, I'm not going anywhere. No.
And yeah.
I'm
but I
still
would recommend
cool with
getting
you
some
guys.
rest. Yeah, it's there.
I still think you guys are
you-
cool.
We think that you're cool.
I got your back, but you don't have my back. So it just I'm just kind of
You slept with the young lord's sister.
sibling.
That was a choice.
It was my understanding it was a sibling thing, not.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yes, they were from a different clutch, but
For those that
he
can see
views
the
her as
screen,
his
I was
sister.
doing this.
yeah, I
Use your imagination. Liberty.
don't think I
And
should.
we're-
Actually,
And we're talking about the previous evening's activities.
regardless, you did. He views her as his sister, and as far as we're aware, there's some tension there as far as between those two. We're not quite certain what happened with that,
I'm full on leaning in.
but he's been very protective of her.
Uh-huh.
And when he was disgraced, he promised her very publicly that he would not return. So the fact that he's here already is a point of contention. And then there's the fact that he's protective of her, so the fact that he knows that you slept with her is kind of a socially uncool thing to do from his perspective. But I would just recommend taking a nap, to be honest, because it's not like you're going anywhere anytime soon.
Okay. So the only real ramification I need to worry about is a pissy attitude from Lord New Guy.
Effectively.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is
It
that
may help if you stop calling him Lord Nude Guy and maybe used his real name. Maybe. Just suggestion. Just throwing that out there.
Lord Zeke?
He is Lord Zeshakuya Mahili. If you want to get really technical.
I don't. I really don't. Okay, so pissy attitude from New Guy. So no change, really. Cool. All right. Hey, all right. I feel great. Oh, whew. Thank you guys. Thank you for explaining it. I took a load off. Thank you so much. I feel so much better.
Yep. they seem kind of awkward. Um,
I, on the other hand, am oblivious. So.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
so
got. I'm good.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
That was it.
Okay. Going back to a deeper and more poignant conversation.
I was having fun watching you guys be in trouble.
I know you were, but that's mostly because you don't have to talk about stuff now.
Yeah, and I'm totally cool now. I'm like, stress gone. Oh, good. He's just gonna be pissy as usual.
Oof. You guys are best friends. So close.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Misha is basically saying, yeah, no, warlock contracts don't work like that. I mean, he can keep you alive, and that's totally cool. But if he's abusing you and you don't consent to that, if that's not like part of the contract, that can be justification for termination of patron law. So
What?
patron, the gods have rules. I don't particularly have any, because I'm not a god. I'm a demon lord, so it's a little different for me. But like, there's kind of a you have to be sneaky with it. This was a blatant um claiming from what I read from his message as he kind of gestures at the vague you in front of him.
Something like that.
Is this the first time he's done that?
For what?
The sending you back looking like this kind of thing?
I mean, not exactly like this.
But this is a lot.
It's I did something I knew would piss him off. Not really that surprised by it.
Okay. So you gonna tell them that, or do you wanna obfuscate that some more? Or...
Why would it be against the rules?
For him to treat you that way without it being part of your contract? Because it's not part of your contract.
Maybe it is.
But you don't know. And you should know. Do you have a copy of it? You should have access to a copy of it.
No.
See, I know I said you don't have to tell me, and you don't. But you have a scuzzy patron. If you don't, I mean, he's not. He, she, they. That's not. He seems kind of lost for words for a moment. I mean, you picked him though, right? Them, whoever you picked them. Or did like your soul call out when you died, and this was the first person that came up?
Probably something like that.
Okay. That's how 19 did it too, so that's fair.
I think it was more. I was promised him.
Promise to him?
Never mind.
Not yes or no. Were you sacrificed to this god? I can't see you, so you have to tell me, Charlie.
He's just
Think
sitting
so.
there staring off into space.
I
Not
think so.
nodding.
Most likely.
So what did Peregrine say?
I think so.
Okay.
Most likely. Yes. Yes, it definitely was.
Okay. You should talk to 19 about this when you get the opportunity. Because patrons, nobody really, should be putting their hands on you like that. But patrons especially have a degree of care that they should be giving to their warlocks. Period. And this is not that. I am not the person to be telling you that, though. Why am I put in this position?
There's. Yeah. It's fun.
I couldn't tell what you said, Peregrine.
There's care. It's fine.
So, like that. I won't tell on you. I'm just asking questions. I mean, I'm literally married to my warlock. I am not the judgment guy.
Right. How exactly did that work?
He was my warlock for several thousand years. He fell in love with me. I fell in love with him back, and we got married when I decided I didn't want the dynamic we had.
Huh.
Nobody fixes a system that works. So, I haven't exactly been the best patron myself. I may or may not have made 19 look rather similar to how you looked today. But that was a long time ago, and I wouldn't dream of doing that to somebody that in theory has the same amorous connection that you do to your patron.
Why not?
Because I've gone to therapy. But also because it's wrong to treat people that way. Which again, I'm not the person to be telling you this. Are you sure you don't want to talk to 19?
No, he is not. I'm in the other room. Talk to 19!
Can't talk to people.
What do you mean you can't talk to people?
Honestly, this conversation in itself is a little bit dangerous, considering I might think of it later and not be able great idea.
Anything that you say under the circumstances of this happening won't come up. He has access to your memories, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Even if you think about this later, he won't be able to hear what you said unless you tell him. This is
I might ask.
this is wholly your secret, Peregrine.
That's on you. 19. That'd be different.
I didn't understand.
19 would be different. Right?
Well, I mean, I can be present for that conversation if you need it, but I mean, it's around me that this happens. So, I mean,
A? I'm still not sure what any good it will do.
um, in theory, we make this stop being a regular occurrence. Just a thought. Sort of gestures again to your state. Especially if it's going to influence your being here, because that's going to be unhelpful. And you already agreed to help 19, so it's also in my interest if you are reliably around. On top of the fact that, your party members are clearly distressed about you having been gone for 16 hours with no excuse, really.
It's just the way things are.
If you accept that, doesn't have to be, but that's up to you. That's a choice
Yes,
you
my
make.
son.
And other patrons can have it too. Or specifically instead of, in this case.
I owe him my life. I wouldn't even be here.
Yeah, but I mean, you're giving him something in return. Hopefully, not just what I'm thinking. I assume you're doing something else for him too, but
I mean, I help him, yes. What?
okay. So again, we turn to what do you want to tell them?
I prefer to tell them
Clearly.
nothing.
By all means, Peregrine, go and tell them nothing. See how happy you are with their response. You were clearly very pleased with it earlier.
So what? I just tell them that I have a patron?
A shitty one. Those my
In your
words, of
opinion.
course. Should be in your opinion, but people who are worthy of your loyalty don't treat you like this.
Could I ask you something?
Of course. I got all the answers.
What exactly would you do if that 19 was drifting away from you?
talked to him about it. Not this, but we'd have a conversation. We're married before we're patron and warlock. That was something that we determined together was best.
And if you thought that he would leave,
I would be very upset. Probably angry. But I love him. And if you tell anybody I said that, I'll kick you in the face. But I love him, and so I would have to let him go, in theory, if it went that far.
wouldn't you
He's
just
pretty
stop him?
attached to me, though, so. Um, sorry. I mean, I could, but like I said, we're married before we're that. So to even out the power dynamic, I don't do stuff like that without his consent.
Regardless, there's a power dynamic.
True, but it's up to us to make that balance out to each other's satisfaction. That's the partnership that we have.
I mean, all relationships are a power dynamic. Clearly, you have the power in that situation.
Yes. I have the power to stop him, Peregrine. The love makes me not. That's what the feelings mean.
Wouldn't it make you do it? Anything.
I mean, there would have been a time that I would step up and stop him forcibly. There would have been a time that I would have locked him in a room until he was willing to talk it out with me, but I'm not that person anymore. He's not that person anymore. He's
There's
not
nothing
afraid
stopping.
of me.
But there's nothing stopping you.
Of course, there's nothing stopping me. I am the best. Actively.
See,
My choice. What I do with my power.
very odd.
This isn't theoretical, is it?
Of course, it's theoretical. I wasn't thinking of leaving.
I think if you weren't thinking of leaving and you weren't, or if you didn't believe me that he wasn't listening, I don't think you would have asked me that. Would you have?
Most of this conversation wouldn't have happened under that pretext.
Right, but like, listen to my point, right? You're considering not dealing with that tantrum, right?
No, not.
Okay. I can't tell you to value yourself, Peregrine. You will find people who will treat you better. Patrons, even.
didn't exactly know that was an option.
And now you do.
Right. Is there anything else?
I guess not. But I think you might have something. But like I said, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to. Lord knows
What
I
do
ain't
you
gonna make
think
you.
I might have?
Doubts, mostly. Doubts that you're afraid of having. And no story on top of that to tell them, at least.
Kind of clearly correct.
It's up to you.
What do you mean it's up to me?
It's up to you. It's your soul. You will always have a say at the table. No matter what he wants you to think.
I have never had one before. Why would I think I have one now?
You're dead, Peregrine. It's not like you have much to lose.
I'm not exactly dead. Not fully.
Yes, him running your body is definitely the way to go for that. 19 at least has a heartbeat. But as I said, I am the best.
I don't.
I think you might have cut out, Peregrine. I didn't hear.
I don't know what that would even look like.
You having a heartbeat? You have had one before, in theory.
No. Choosing that.
Is there a food you don't like? Or was there a food you didn't like?
Doesn't matter if I like it or not.
If presented with food, Peregrine, would you eat it currently?
Not really.
That's a choice you make.
I don't need to eat.
Yes, it is current that you don't need to eat, but you could eat and you choose not to.
It's easier.
Which is, again, an informed decision. It's easier for you, and you choose not to. This is a choice that you make.
Yes.
You
Point
choose
is,
to lie. That's a choice that you make.
I lie because I need to lie.
Still a choice. I don't have to lie. I haven't lied once in this conversation.
How wonderful.
Yeah, okay. So what will you tell them?
Something. He didn't exactly make it easy for me to have a store.
Clearly not. I don't know who he is, but he has very poor planning.
Don't think he cared.
I mean, clearly he wanted to make it obvious.
Yes.
So you're really not going to tell me? Or like,
Tell you what.
who he is?
That doesn't
I'm
matter.
not going to make you. I just, clearly it does. But that's for you.
Yes. That is funny.
I hope you're satisfied.
I am alive.
But you're not.
But I'm here.
Because he wants you to be.
Of course. Why should that be a surprise?
Yeah, little. If he's that jealous over you and your time, you'd think he'd just take you. Sending you back is more humiliation than anything, especially like that. The last time I checked, there's no gods of humiliation, so.
No. What are you trying to guess now?
Of course I am. It's my job to protect you guys, and if someone else has claim over you, you specifically, obviously, that can pose a conflict of interest. And if this is happening because of my influence over this situation, then he and I need to have a talk.
It's not about you.
That implies you know who it is about.
Of course I know who it's about. But you do not.
Not currently. No. But if I find out, and I don't like who it is,
What?
it'll
You'll
it'll
kill
be
me?
worse. I can't kill you. Well, obviously I can kill you, but I promise not to. Regardless of anything that came out about any of you. Yours is the first group that agreed to help 19. 19 is very interested in your well-being,
I'm sure
regardless
there
of
are
any
limits
sort
to
of
that.
ha. There should be, but there's not. We've fought about it, trust me. Regardless, you pose no actual threat. At least not to me, and not to 19. It'll be inconvenient, but clearly I'm good with cleaning up messes, right?
Are you?
I think I cleaned you up pretty good. Got you down from being hot and angry over something we didn't do.
Fair enough.
I'm not here to pick a fight, obviously. I mostly showed up just to make sure that you were okay. Clearly you're not. Clearly you also don't want to address that. So, they're going to start asking where you are. So unless you have more to tell me, you should probably go. In there, specifically, not disappear again, because then they'll just have another panic attack, and that's another mess I'll have to clean up.
Can you keep it quiet?
I can keep quiet what you've told me.
No.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, I mean, same thing. Whatever you say to me is in confidence. Although, again, that sounds really weird to say.
All right. I'd like to keep it that way for them as well.
Okay?
Gives me more options.
How spooky.
Oh yes, I'm terrified.
Yes, you're very scary. With your busted lip.
Maybe not my best appearance.
Yeah, no.
Also not my worst.
I was worried about that. So, do you have more to tell me? Or do you want to go let them know that you're okay?
Go speak with them. Should get it over with.
I'm going to be sticking around. In case you have any secrets you actually want to tell me. And just like that, the sound is back. And it is so much louder.
No,
No?
it's loud. So
Yeah.
loud.
I can't dull it. I can only turn it off and on. Put that barrier up or down.
Make it go away.
You're asking?
Yes.
He makes it go away. This time, instead of flicking your forehead, he just touches it. Says, "You want it off for this conversation? We can. But they're gonna start asking why we're gone for so long, and I don't need those rumors, so let's get moving."
All right.
And thus, Peregrine and Misha return.
Yay.
Misha looks a little dissatisfied, but Peregrine looks significantly better than when he exited this room.
Okay. Here's my problem. I have lots of questions and lots of dialogue, but I think this might be where we need to end the session for tonight, because I think this is going to be a lot of explanation and stuff going on. So, and I don't want to feel rushed.
We can, unless everybody wants to stay. So
Okay.
it's
That's
up to you guys.
For me personally, I don't want to feel rushed on this part, and I don't want to. So I would say my vote is to wait for next session, and then also that way, I don't want to do too much without Lumen here.
Okay.
Because I feel they're going to have some big insights on this as well. So
I'm sure.
Yeah. So that's my vote.
I'm also going to vote for ending
Okay.
here.
All right.
Yeah.
Then this is where we will end the session today. The next session will be Sunday.
Yep.
Hopefully Lumen will be there.
Yeah.
Poor Peregrine.
It's fine.
He's not, but okay.
We're getting there. Okay.
Super not okay.
Yeah, I'm so excited to watch this back and watch y'all's faces that I can't see during
Oh, yeah.
session.
It's good. It's amazing.
Yeah, there were a lot of faces this session.
Thank you. Emma always likes to let me know because she knows I can't see. So she's like,
when it was the conversation about Flibberty, I was peeking through my hands.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see that one too.
Yeah,
That's like the funniest thing also.
For now, I will turn it over to our outro person and see you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Go ahead, outro person.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for our makeup session of Seekers of Fate. Make sure to come back next Sunday, usual time and place. Don't forget to hit those like, subscribe, follow buttons. It really helps us out. And we will see you next week for our next session of Grilling Peregrine.
Yeah. And also,
Seekers of Fate.
Just real quick here. Bucks and Beyond 1 said, thou shalt be renowned across all the realms. Glory and riches shall grace thy path. And I prithee that thou dost vanquish this quest with great haste and noble grace. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Yes, Peregrine, much noble grace.
Yes. So just had a new chatter there and wanted to appreciate that. So
comments. So yeah.
So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.